for last week's 3-year anniversary. We're not slowing down. So let's bring this first match out here. Set for one fall.
Some person stole my jacket. Oh, you're good now? Woo! I stole my beer too.
Ladies and gentlemen, this opening contest, one fall, 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, to my left, fighting out of Richmond, Missouri, with an official weight of 237 pounds. He is the 2017 Father of the Year, Stone Cold John Rockhold.
Do I feel cold to you?
It just kind of looked. Never mind.
Did you call me cold-hearted? I'm not my ex-wife!
Whoa. Trigger,
Or his mother!
And introducing his opponent to my right, fighting out of Pottsville, Pennsylvania, this is Emily!
Why'd you have to bring my mother into this?
Well, you lost to her 2 weeks ago. So
I never lost to her. I did not.
Sure you did.
I asked Mitch and he said you lost.
How did you get Mitch's number?
I'm good.
All right, rhythm up. What were you?
Yeah. Why is
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dojo Wars. I don't know what's going on here at the timekeeper's table, but we're getting underway here.
Get out.
We have John Rockhold.
You only hit me because of big old Nate. You can't do this on your own.
Oh,
You
wait a
lost to
second.
Brittany Blake. I eat burritos bigger than Brittany Blake.
Brittany Blake is a great professional wrestler coming in here last week.
47-pound burrito. Oh, get out.
Whoa! There you go. Slap to the face. John Rockhold putting a bad mouth on Emily, who defeated him and eliminated him from the Senegal some weeks ago, and he hasn't really stopped thinking about it really. Oh! Emily firing back with another slap to the face. Oh, and swinging for the fences. And here comes Emily with a satellite head scissors. Round and round she goes, and bringing John Rockhold through the ropes outside of the ring, and he's dizzy. Equilibrium all screwed up. Emily. Oh, wait a second. Emily looks like she's going to go to the top here. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily taking a huge risk, going to the top. John Rockhold on the floor. She dives. Oh no, we got caught. Oh no, out into the ring post. Come on, Dad, what are you thinking? And a fall-away slam from outside in. Very innovative. That's like Tim Taylor levels of dad inventiveness from John Rockhold. Oh, Emily trying to hit a jawbreaker, but John Rockhold, oh, too heavy for it, and he kicked her right in the stomach. Get that shoulder up there, Emily. She's gonna keep on fighting here. Uh-oh. He's letting it show.
Look that way.
And John Rockhold, now with his knee firmly planted into the back of Emily, drawing the ire of everybody here at the dojo.
You're sick if you like this.
You know, showing it to the crowd and dropping the knee across the back. And Rockhold now continuing to unbutton a vest. He's letting it all hang out here. Angry Dad's had enough. Picking her up. Side slam. Takes her down to the mat. On top, the far leg hook, 2 count only. John Rockhold, as of late, hasn't been able to get the job done, quite frankly, in Dojo Wars. Always coming up on the losing end of the bargain. And Emily, you know, some weeks she comes ahead, some weeks she doesn't, but she's stepping in there with all her heart and determination. She keeps on fighting. Goes underneath and a big spear, but not enough to take the larger John Rockhold down. Going for it again, but got booted right in the face. She is hurt. But somehow able to kick out. Unbelievable. She went for that spear one more time to take him down. And that vest is off. Emily still valiantly fighting, trying to get up to her feet, but John Rockhold has her in his clutches, rams her into the turnbuckle once and twice. And now once more to the near side.
Damn, you're heavy.
Trying
We're 80 pounds.
to work his way up there.
Leave it to women to lie about their damn weight.
Oh my gosh! Taking her over with that avalanche-style fallaway slam. And he's just taking a... You're not going to pin Emily that way. Oh, come on. She's a fighter. She's hanging in there. John Rockhold, he was trying to get his first win here in quite some time, maybe even ever. I don't know if he's ever won a match here in Dojo Wars. Certainly hasn't recently. He got cocky at the end.
What are you going to do, huh? What are you going to do? Oh, squad, let's go there right now. Come on.
Boom.
Jackson, get out here. Come on. 1, 2.
Boom. Getting in. And Emily, Boom was trying to break things up. John Rockhold didn't want any of it. Emily dropped down, finally able to get some momentum on her side, trying to kick to the legs, but John Rockhold once again too strong, too large, and Emily getting manhandled, quite frankly. Going up again. Oh, but losing his balance. He had one too many natty lights, I think. Looking to superplex her maybe. But Emily, what's she planning here? Sunset bomb on top of his head. Good night. And Emily, with the spear, takes him down. John Rockhold is, pardon the pun, he's rocked right now. Emily coming in. Rockhold somehow, some way, able to get out of the way. Emily going for another spear, but got caught. Oh, that shot seemingly didn't phase her. She came down with 2 knees across the chest. And now Emily looking to capitalize on this advantage. She's going to the top, and Rockhold able to recover. We do know that Emily likes to hit that missile-style dropkick off the top at times. She falls on top for the pin. She's on top, has a leg hook, and that's it. Emily picking up the win here.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 6 minutes, 49 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Emily.
Emily with a hard-fought victory over John Rockhold. She earned every minute, every second of that, quite frankly. Standing victorious over her opposition here this evening. And trying to keep some distance here between them. John Rockhold he must have an angry look at it. Oh no! Boom, I think, was concerned for the safety of Emily. Oh, wait a second, here comes Jamie Senegal coming to the save. Hold on a second. Get a word with Jamie Senegal real quick.
Listen up.
What?
Okay,
I wanted to get my hands on you because I have daddy issues. But now you're gonna pick on Emily and attack her after she beat your sorry ass? Well, guess what? I have a problem with that.
I think you have a lot of problems.
Yeah? Well, you got the biggest problem because I'm about to put an end to your shit this Friday. I want you at the Dojo Super Show.
I'll beat you with this belt if that happens. Only daddy's rules.
Go ahead,
Yeah, I'll beat you daddy's rules. See, if we're fake Friday, it's daddy's rules.
It's always dad's rules.
Okay, it's official. In just 2 nights, from right now on Friday, we're going to kick off Memorial Day weekend with the first ever Super Show. And it's going to be John Rockhold versus Jamie Senegal. Daddy's Rules.
See you then.
You're dumb.
Give it up for Emily. That was nice.
Let's get your, well, you got something you wanted this Friday. Let's bring out your
Let's go. Wait. Wait. I got this Fruit Loop again. Are you kidding me? This fruit cake again? 2 weeks in a row, Emma. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Emma?
That's just how
2 weeks in a row. Why are you always trying to screw with me, Emma? Every week I come here, you're always trying to screw me. Bring fruit cakes, bring sand from the drain. You guys are actually tight. Should be a tag team. Better than this. They know it. You know it.
He's just mad because he's a little bi-curious. It's okay.
I know what that means.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest in 1 fall, 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, fighting out of Boulder City, with an official weight of 172 pounds, this is Jamie Senegal. And his opponent to my right, fighting out of Woodbury Heights, New Jersey, official weight of 235 pounds, Clutch Adam!
Me, baby. Let's go. You check in?
Yes, John.
Ready? I'm always ready.
Give me the belt.
Yeah, well, maybe he kisses to kill, and that's a reference to 2007 independent wrestling. There you go.
I'll show you what everyone is all about. DJ Hyde's sitting over there. Me?
Random shout out for DJ Hyde. I don't get that. We only have Dojo DJ around. I don't know any DJ Hyde around
He
here.
wants to test the strength of me.
He don't live here no more.
I got a lot of those.
There you go. Are you man enough, pretty boy?
Jamie Senegal showing off the booty meat.
Are you kidding me? Let's go. Me and you.
Okay, let's go.
What are you doing? Let's go. You man enough?
Jamie Senegal just playing with Clutch Adams. Playing mind games. Jamie Senegal very good at getting inside of the head of his opponents. And Clutch Adams showing his dominance in the strength department with this test of strength, and now displaying the leverage advantage he brings by pointing those knuckles down, putting a lot of pressure on the wrist. I don't think people realize just how much that hurts. Remember back playing Mercy back in kindergarten, first grade in the schoolyard. That hurts. Oh, Jamie Senegal getting himself a face full of stuff. Yeah. Almost upon natural reaction, I wipe my own lips. I don't understand why. That must have been some sort of nervous. Anyway, James Senegal once again looking to put on the lip lock. But Clutch Adams putting a stop to the fun. Whoa. Clutch Adams going over the top and to the floor. Jamie Senegal dug down. New official here, SP Anderson, here at Dojo Wars, a veteran referee making his first appearance here. Happy to have him aboard. Oh, right on top of the action, reprimanding both participants, trying to get it back into the ring, and Senegal going for the Rana, but Clutch Adams driving him. Base of the spine first into the apron there where wood meets steel. And we knew that Clutch Adams came into this match very upset with Jamie Senegal. Didn't want to be in the ring with him, and he's trying to hurt him. Getting on the inside there, looking to far leg, or near leg, excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, just a note in production back here. And Clutch Adams nearly putting Jamie Senegal away. Senegal able to get out of that pinning predicament. Hard European lifter drives Jamie Senegal back to the ropes. And it looks like all the fun and games have seriously gone out the window. Courtesy of Clutch Adams. He's holding him against the ropes and overhand chop.
Dojo Deej, take milk, baby.
Wow. Let me tell you, Dojo Deej doesn't have a match here tonight, sitting out here watching. And looks like Clutch Adams is watching him, wants a rematch, but he gets on top, and look at the way Senegal able to contort his body out of that. Deliver that savant kick, and Clutch Adams getting that left shoulder up, but just barely. Just barely did he get it off that mat. Jamie Senegal has got to hook him up in some sort of pinning predicament. Keep them shoulders down. Oh, reversal of the whip and a hard shot. Now he's trying to throw Jamie Senegal. Oh! On the bounce back, German suplex. And still Jamie Senegal able to kick out. Jamie Senegal really showing a lot of heart here. He's been rocked with a few high-impact moves. Oh, come on now. Clutch Adams always delusional. Oh! That statement of delusion there is what enabled Jamie Senegal to open up on him like that. Reversal of the whip though. Clutch isn't too hurt. Oh! Used the rope to stop his momentum, came down on his feet and drilled him with the high kick. And now Senegal got caught with the backstabber. And Clutch Adams not picking up the win. Jamie Senegal really showing me something here. I'll tell you what, since Jamie Senegal came back to the dojo, he's really been impressive inside those ropes. The improvement is really showing. Clutch just waiting on Jamie. He's not done with him yet. He wants to prove a point here. Now setting him up for a power bomb. And sits out with it. High impact on that power bomb, but Senegal again. Senegal once more. We approach the 7-minute mark. You know, it's very similar to our opening match. Emily showed a lot of desire, a lot of motivation, and Jamie is showing the same thing. No wonder Jamie Senegal came to her aid, not allowing John Rockhold to do whatever devious idea he had in mind.
I'm Clutch! Who are you?
Trying to come off the top, big elbow, took too much time, putting the bad mouth on Senegal, and Senegal now getting up to his feet. Oh, he ducks a high kick, and Senegal finds himself in a bad place. Oh, roll through, victory roll here, and he got him! Got him with the victory roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the fall, 7 minutes, 49 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Jamie Senegal.
Great matchup there. Hard fought by both men, but that pinning combination. Clutch Adams, once again, not on the victorious side here. Clutch Adams not happy. Fans getting on his case. Continue on with Dojo Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, 1 fall, 28-minute time limit, is a singles match preview of this Friday's tag match at the Super Show. Introducing first, to my right, fighting out of Centralia, with an official weight of 200 pounds. He is the instrument of violence, the wrench, Conor Claxton.
Check me for weapons. Hey! In your corner. One what? One what?
You'll be teaming with Jimmy Lloyd.
Okay.
Jimmy Lloyd out here. Jimmy Lloyd out here watching the match. And for his black on the Danvers. And introducing his opponent to my left, fighting out of Satan's Tulpa with an official weight of 255 pounds. This is Big Scan.
Yeah!
There we go. We got a little bit of a preview for the first ever Super Show. It's going to be Conor Claxton and Jimmy Lloyd teaming up against the Storm of Entrails. Schlack making his return to the dojo after quite some time. Feels like an awful long time, maybe a couple of months. And Big Scare, typically the aggressor, choosing to bow out here. Conor advancing very quickly. These two have had some issues here at the dojo as of late. Dan O'Hare, he went on a tear. Don't mean to rhyme, I apologize. He went on a tear in that Cybernetico, where he eliminated 3 people in succession, those 3 being Emily, Conor Claxton, and Jimmy Lloyd. So they still have a bit of a problem with them, and of course, you know, they've Been in different variations of the anything goes matches and ladder matches and who knows what. The long and storied history between all four of those men, as Dan O'Hare, the Big Scare, and the Wrench Conor Claxton jockey for position. I have a feeling like we're not going to see action like this on Friday. You have two more very combustible elements in there in Jimmy Lloyd, barely legal Jimmy Lloyd, and Schlack in there. Look at that, Conor once again quickly advancing. Dan O'Hare not guarding himself quickly enough. And Conor Claxton realized that, came in with that low kick. You don't really see Conor Claxton utilize this style of offense much anymore, but if you remember the early days of Dojo Wars, back when he was fighting Frankie Pickard for about 10 weeks in a row, you saw a lot of this kind of action out of the Wrench, or the soon-to-be Wrench. And, it seems like it's getting into the head of Big Scare here. He usually wrestles aggressively, but not so much against such a tentative but aggressive opponent. He's not used to that. That's a style that's very hard to prepare for, especially if you're not expecting it. Conor Claxton keeping his eyes on Big Scare, looking for an opening, looking for a double leg pick, driving Big Scare to the corner, trying to double leg him. Dan O'Hare, Big Scare, was able to stay in the corner, stand his ground. Oh, he went for another takedown or a double leg, and Dan O'Hare expected it. Drilled him with that knee. Now I know Big Scare's gonna get mad at me. He told me, just call me Big Scare. It's hard for me to get used to. I apologize. Please don't hurt me. I'll get it right. I'll get it right eventually. Big Scare. Hard clubbering forearm across the back. Big stomp there from Big Scare. He's turned the tides on Claxton, but Claxton trying to go back to the legs, but Big Scare's got too much power left in his upper body. Coming down hard with that forearm smash. Now lifts him up, body slam. And Conor Claxton felt every bit of that slam, reaching out towards the ropes. And Big Scare using the bottom rope to get a little extra spring behind that stomp.
Get him out of the corner.
Big Scare now. Lined him up and chopped him hard.
Hey, out of the corner.
Hesitated, and Claxton nailed him with a kick, and now fighting back. Has him in the corner, having his way with him, it seems. Whips him in, opposite side. Hard forearm smash. Followed up with a rolling back elbow. These two men, you know, this is more what I was kind of expecting at the beginning. These two do not like each other. And, oh, Big Scare. I thought got caught, but he was able to make the better of that situation, pulled him down on top of his knees. Bit of a lackadaisical cover. I don't know if Dan O'Hare had enough to get the full lateral press, and it cost him that time. I think he just thought the impact of the move would be hard enough. It would be an easy day, but that's former champion of Valor, Conor Claxton in there. Exploder suplex, and Big Scare tossing Conor Claxton across the ring, and now
Get back in the ring.
rolling him out. They're on the apron here. These two, like I said earlier, have a lot of animosity with each other, dating back all the way to the mega event last year. Conor Claxton laid out both Big Scare and Schlack with chairs, ruined that classic match, but since then, the demeanors have changed, and Claxton dropped Big Scare down on that apron. And the fans here are starting to show their appreciation. Both of these men putting their bodies on the line here. 2 nights away from the Super Show, the first ever one we have. $10 to get into that one, of course. Oh, goodness. He dropped him high on his head and neck, but Big Scare able to kick away. Of course, by the time you hear this, the Super Show will have already been history. I don't know if it's going to be available on YouTube or a CZW Studios exclusive. Not quite sure yet. Once we figure that out, we'll let you know on social media. Oh! Big Scare putting the block on that, ducking that time, and a big shoulder block into a clothesline. Big Scare back in the driver's seat. He pushed him back with that shoulder block and used the momentum to power him down with that big time clothesline. Power slam. Hard into the mat, and Conor Claxton kicking out of the power slam. Not too many men are able to say that they got out of the Big Scare's power slam. These men have been fighting at it tooth and nail for about 8 minutes now. Oh, straight punch to the face. That's an old-fashioned slugfest in there. These two going back and forth. Referee admonishing them. What? I don't know about that call. Oh. The referee was admonishing both men. I guess I want to make the official decision here. Oh, hard into the chairs.
Ladies and gentlemen, apparently after 8 minutes, 20 seconds, the official has thrown this match out. Double disqualification. There is no winner.
And Jimmy Lloyd taking offense to that chair shot. He's got his arm in a sling. He's still competing here tonight, but oh, come on now. His arm is in a sling. What reprehensible behavior. First, smacking Conor in the back with the chair, and then decking Jimmy Lloyd. I mean, this Friday, well, I mean, it was already advertised it's going to be a fight, but I think it seriously is absolutely about to be a fight come Friday night at the Super Show.
Josh, I mean, I'm sure you know your opponent hasn't shown up here tonight.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, your scheduled opponent, he messaged me the other day. He wanted to come in here. He goes by the ring name Smart Mark K. Fade. He messaged me. He wanted to come in here to Dojo Wars, but he has yet to show. Unfortunately, everybody else is booked up. I don't have a match.
He was scared. Josh, he was scared.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean,
Put me in coach.
I'll do one better. How about this? This Friday we have the Super Show, and you know, I see that shirt, Mr. Dojo Wars. I mean, nobody's wrestled more Dojo Wars events than you have. And you know, what match? Who would you like to wrestle? This Friday. This Friday.
Wrestle Animal! Wrestle Animal!
Who came up with that idea?
Wrestle
But anybody you want on the Dojo Wars roster, who do you want to wrestle this Friday?
Put me on the spot here. Well, obviously, like you said, it says this for a reason. You don't become this by not wrestling damn near every guy that's ever come through here. I think if there's one guy that I respect, that I see what he does in here, that I've never stepped in the ring with, would be Anthony Bennett.
Can we see Anthony Bennett if he's back there? I mean, I know got a match scheduled for later. I'd like to see this matchup. Anthony Bennett, Josh Adams, out of everybody on the Dojo Wars roster, he selected you. Wants to wrestle you this Friday. What do you say?
Hey, Josh Adams, Anthony Bennett. Sounds like a party to me.
All right, well, it's official here. I'm sorry about tonight. You know.
I guess I'll go here.
That's just great fun. He's still getting paid, right?
Well, you're already out here. Let's get Anthony Bennett's opponent out here.
There he is. Josh Wars.
He doesn't look mad.
Oh,
He's drunk.
Frankie looks dirty.
Is that right, see?
I know what happened to you.
Sure got what's
That's what I was thinking too. He does look like a guy.
come on.
That's not sure guy?
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest, one fall, 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, ladies and gentlemen, this is Anthony Bennett. And his opponent, to my left, fighting out of Burlington, North Carolina, with an official weight of 185 pounds. He is the voice of the depressed. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Dillinger.
I mean, I just want his name to be.
Frankie, Dylan.
I just want people to know who he is.
Why my name? My name's Dan. Ready, Dillinger? Ready? Yeah, I'm talking about
He likes.
All right. There we go. I just, you know, I feel bad for Brandon Dillinger. I just want to make sure people are getting the name. Want to make sure he gets his name out there. Maybe if he gets some, you know, if he gets some confidence, you know, maybe he'll start to feel better. Maybe he'll lift his spirits up. If he just gets a little bit of fanfare. I just want people to know who he is. Coming all the way from Burlington, North Carolina, left his living establishment wherever he stays in Burlington, North Carolina, at 4:30 in the a.m. this morning just to be here at Dojo Wars. Oh, you know, and he's really going out and getting it. He's the voice of the depressed, and I mean, you know, I really like to see a good showing out of him. I mean, a loss might ruin his mental psyche even more so than it seemingly already is. Anthony Bennett wrestling around him, coming up with a hammerlock. Anthony Bennett continuing to apply the pressure, and Brandon Dillinger, the voice of the depressed.
What do you say?
Same reversal.
Really working over that hammerlock. Dillinger able to get out of it. Graduates to a headlock, takes him down. Good wrestling out of Brandon Dillinger. You know, he hit me up. I saw I saw some things about him on the internet. You know, I liked his talent. You know, I just want to do something. You know, maybe not make him feel so sad. He calls himself a sad boy from time to time on the old Twitter. And I just want to make sure he had a good quality opponent. And Anthony Bennett, just exactly that guy. You heard Josh Adams, hashtag Mr. Dojo Wars, call him out for that very reason. Anthony Bennett, very well respected by the Dojo Wars locker room. Collar and elbow tie up. Anthony Bennett gets the advantage. He might be outweighed by about 30 pounds, I believe. He's got the musculature, though, able to turn things around like that. He's got that on his advantage. Very strong, well put together young man. Of course, last week, defeating Tahir James, hair versus hair match. And wait a second, he rolled backwards and a drop kick. Taking Brendan Dillinger down. Dillinger tried to charge out of the corner. Anthony Bennett saw that, and he told him, you're going to have to come quicker than that. Bennett takes him to the outside. And Bennett has been keeping his sights on Dillinger. All right, Anthony Bennett. Oh, looking for a dive. Put the brakes on, and Brandon Dillinger hiding behind lead photographer here, Lyle C. Williams. What are you doing? Come on now. Be careful. Don't hit Lyle. Oh! But don't get taken out on the apron either. Brandon Dillinger finding a way to get the advantage, sweeping his legs out from underneath him on the apron. And dropping Bennett face first on that apron. Brandon Dillinger. We're seeing a little bit more of an, dare I say, angsty side of Brandon Dillinger. Taking his time here on the outside. Putting the bad mouth. Paul the Package says, Sev on. Oh, and when he shot him in under the rope, that wasn't clean. Anthony Bennett, tongue-tied here. I need a sip of water just on time. That's much better here. And Brandon Dillinger, even during that time, able to keep the advantage over Anthony Bennett. Coming down with that knee drop. And he had the far leg hooked. The crowd telling Brandon Dillinger to smile. He doesn't want to hear it. He just wants to be depressed. Oh, and he calculated that stomp. He timed that, and he delivered it right in the center of the spine, seemingly. Brandon Dillinger coming up here, making his debut in Dojo Wars after about a 9.5-hour drive. Great dedication. Dillinger trying to figure out what to do next. He's been putting on a kind of methodical display here, taking his time with it. Off the ropes, went for a knee. Bennett got out of the way and picked up the advantage. Dillinger wound up for the knee, but he didn't find it. Reversal of the whip. Hard into the buckle, and he sandwiched him. But even though he's got the advantage, he's still not happy. I mean, what's gonna make this kid happy? Brandon Dillinger. I guess it's gonna have to be a win against a former WWE Cruiserweight Classic participant in Anthony Bennett. Oh, seated drop kick by Dillinger. And he's on top for the cover. Look at that, looking right into the camera. And Bennett able to kick out. Some members of the audience trying to cheer Brandon up. Talking about puppies. Didn't know this was 1999 WWF. Wasn't aware. Anyway, Dillinger continuing to press the advantage here. Oh, but Bennett able to get out of that situation here. And Dillinger lined him up. Bennett gave him that one. Free shot. He responded in kind. Oh, swing and a miss. And Bennett opening up. Series of forearms to the chest. And that one caught him right on top of the head. He got him with the point of the elbow. That's really smart there. Point of the elbow is very hard. Get him in the crown of the head, you can knock him out. Oh! Jackson's jaw out of the Quesadora position. Reach back into the jawbreaker. Look at this combination. Anthony Bennett really is cooking here. Up to the top. High cross body, and Dillinger is in danger of losing this matchup here, and he kicks out. He's reaching down deep. He didn't want to come all this way from Burlington, North Carolina to come out a loser. Bennett has the grip, going for his patented maneuver. Not able to get it. Was able to land a Gamengiri. And look at Bennett go! He got kicked out of midair. Got caught. Went for the high-risk maneuver. That's exactly why they're called that. Took a risk, paid the price. And now this crowd trying to rally their support, trying to will on one of their favorites here in Anthony Bennett. He came onto the scene a few months ago and really impressed. I personally asked him to be here every week he was available, and he's made his schedule during the week available so he could be here each and every week, and I respect the hell out of that. A young man who wants to do as much as he can to improve in this sport. But Brandon Dillinger nearly able to put him away if he was able to land that kick. Bennett now has the grip on that finishing hold one more time. Trying to point it out here. Oh, he pulled him in. Sit out body slam, and Brandon Dillinger has him cradled. The leg hooked, and Anthony Bennett once again able to kick out. And now it's really starting to get in the head of Brandon Dillinger. I mean, how many times have you been in that position where no matter what you try to do, no matter how good you try to be at whatever it is you're trying to do, you're just not good enough to finish a job. And that's what's going through Brandon Dillinger's mind right now, not making him feel very good. Gets out of the way, that kick though. Jawjacker. And he's on top, has him cradled up, and that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 10 minutes, 24 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Anthony Bennett. Great win by Anthony Bennett as he looks to face Josh Adams in 2 nights at the Super Show. Brandon Dillinger came in here to the dojo after driving 9.5 hours to be here and really put on a great effort against one of the top guys here. He might not feel good about the loss, but he certainly almost came up with a victory here. He should lead with his head held high.
wanted to be your tag partner tonight and be around here for the Super Show, but fortunately for Ace Austin, he got a very good phone call from the Space Cat, and he's on the road for the next couple of weeks in the Midwest. So congratulations to Ace Austin. Really working hard. I tried to get a couple of guys. I tried to call Jeff Bravo. Unfortunately, he had plans this evening. I tried Nate Carter. He couldn't make it. But one guy did show up, and you do have a tag team partner. So Tulpa, if you would come on in here, and we can meet your tag team partner. Ladies and gentlemen, this tag team contest for one fall, 30-minute time limit. Introducing first in the corner to my right, fighting out of Danvers, Virginia, the team of Port Montgomery. And Callus Miller. Yeah! They are the Chaos Connection.
That's right. Come on.
And ladies and gentlemen, and their opponents to my left, introducing first, Tulpa! And his tag team partner, Mike Lloyd!
You did it worse, it's okay. I am for the kingdom, but
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, got the pronunciation mixed up for Callus Miller. Was having trouble with it all day with the way it's spelled. Don't know why. But the Chaos Connection coming in here was put on the spot. I was intimidated there. Put the fear of God in me. And Mike the Light coming in here. Last second replacement. He was actually here when I got to the building. Mike the Light, a recent addition here at the dojo, and what exactly has he got planned here? He's really shaking it in the face of Port Montgomery, and now making the exchange, here comes Tulpa. Tulpa's starting to get a little bit of traction. Always improving in the ring here. We've been seeing his improvement week in and week out. Definitely one of the professional wrestlers that you can see the evidence in the Dojo Wars program with. And Port Montgomery now tossing him out of the... But Tulpa able to take him down with a Rana, and Callus Miller passing him by. Tilt to whirl, head scissors, and Miller coming in there. And here comes Tulpa, Tiger Feint, shades of the original Tiger Mask, Sayama. And the Chaos Connection. The style of wrestling a little bit different up here. A little bit, things are a tiny bit different south of the Mason-Dixon when it comes to professional wrestling. Chaos Connection trying to slow things down. And Port Montgomery coming back in. Chaos Connection here. Looking to slow things down, I think. Holding on to the top rope on that O'Connor roll attempt. Here comes Callis. And there goes Callis. Didn't find anything on that big splash attempt. Tulpa grabbing that arm. But Callis Miller using his size to his advantage and using his forearm to drive Tulpa back to the corner. Ducks out of the way of the clothesline, but found the boot in the back. Overhead, belly to belly. And there was an exchange there on that sequence. That smart tag team wrestling. That's a sign of a package deal in the Chaos Connection. They come in here as a team instead of against the makeshift team of Tulpa and Mike Delight. But you never know. Sometimes a thrown together tandem can get the job done. Paul the Package offering a little bit of leeway, maybe even a lot of it. All right, reversal. Reversal of fortune there for Tulpa. He's really trying to get things going. Got out of the pinfall predicament. Mike Delight looked like he was going to save it, but Tulpa was able to kick out under his own merit. And Mike Delight getting his crowd pumped up, trying to get some adrenaline going, pumping through the veins of Tulpa. Tulpa's at his best when he's able to be fast, put some... Oh, he went to dive for it and got caught. Callis Miller, what strength. Oh, no! And Court Montgomery knocking Mike Delight off the apron. We could have had a debuting team come away with a pinfall here over somebody who's been establishing himself as a Dojo Wars guy. Tulpa is one of our standouts here at Dojo Wars. Locking on a figure four. And he's putting the pressure on it. Gordon Soley used to say 7 points of pressure on the figure four leg lock, and the way that Court Montgomery took his time applying it. Look at this, Callis Miller again knocking Mike Delight, taking advantage of the official not looking in his general direction. About to say that application of the figure four textbook, and Court Montgomery took his time applying it. The lower body of Tulpa got destroyed there, and look at that, a pair of sentons. Chaos Connection doing some good work here. And Paul the Package out of position. Mike Delight actually doing a smart thing and distracting the official, allowing his partner some valuable seconds to recover as much as he could with the larger man laying on top of him. He didn't get much recuperative time, but he got a little bit. This crowd, though, not giving up on Tulpa. And Tulpa not giving up on them, not giving up on the match. But Callis Miller. And Court Montgomery. Delivering this shot to a wide open Tulpa. Sends him in. Ducks down early. Sunset flip attempt, but he rolled through and drilled him with the knee right to the side of the head. Paul the Package in position. 2 end. No, sir. Tulpa still able to get out of there. And Tulpa, man, he's going to be going into that Super Show really banged up. Scheduled to be in a 4-way matchup with the likes of Clutch Adams, Jeff Bravo, and Billy Danvers. That's going to be some matchup, some collision of characters there. And Tulpa spikes him right into the mat. And Tulpa looking towards his corner. Mike Delight reaching. This is the tag we need here. Here comes Mike the Light, Callus Miller in there to meet him. A series of strikes to the face. Oh, we got a lip lock. Got a lot of kissing going on at Dojo Wars lately. And Mike the Light showing his talent. Drop kick, kip up. And Callus Miller is in the wrong corner. That's not where he wants to be. Well, he's getting a face full of junk. With polka dots all over it even. Mike the Light with the cover of the count, but not the victory. Paul the Package coming up with 2.5. Callus Miller and Gordon Montgomery coming in here. The Chaos Connection. Whoa! Putting the headbutt into the chest and ducking. Oh, Mike the Light got caught up in the wrong corner, but Miller not paying attention. Tulpa has him up on his shoulders. Montgomery not paying attention either, and Tulpa, he got the pin. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 8 minutes, 51 seconds for the winners by pinfall, the team of Tulpa and Mike the Light. Chaos Connection looked good at various times in that match, and Mike the Light gonna try to kiss Tulpa. Not this time, just playing around. There was 5 of them. There was 5 of them. Chaos Connection looking good in defeat. Probably see more of them in the future. Scary guys. We're almost able to go in for a lollipop. All right.
Yeah! Look at this jackass right here in his small little shirt. Virgin! The king is in the damn building! You gonna tell me my fortune ain't ball, huh? You gonna tell me my fortune? I'm gonna win this match, that's for sure. Virgin! 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 Big virgin. The king is in the damn house! Yeah! Burger King! The Burger King gets more chicks than you, so have it your way, jackass! Or you're going there after the show, fat ass! Shut up!
You're only like 20 pounds when he's talking.
You're going to Wawa. I'm 20 pounds heavier, you got C-cup 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest. One fall for the Pro Wrestling Magic Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, to my right, fighting out of 10,000 BC, ladies and gentlemen, this is Caveman! And his opponent, to my left, fighting out of Trump Tower. With an official weight of 275 pounds, he is the current reigning, defending, undisputed Pro Wrestling Magic Heavyweight Champion. All hail the King of New York, E. flat flesh photography.
The judges at ringside scored the match for Caveman. It's over. Congratulations. That was the best match you've ever been in.
Oh, I'm sure. Jerk off.
And here we are, the King of New York, EC Negro, back down here at Dojo Wars to defend the Pro Wrestling Magic Championship against Caveman. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. You see the size discrepancy here. The much larger champion, the loudmouth EC Negro, with the obvious size, strength, and power advantage. The Caveman is could be in trouble here, but I have seen Caveman in the past, and he's a very incredible athlete. Somehow, some way, finds a way to come up with quite frankly, some exceptional professional wrestling. He's able to put it together. He's like a natural.
I heard you, fat ass.
Negro putting a bad mouth on everybody in here, not making any friends. And Caveman biting, it seemed like. EC Negro, and yeah, that was a sure thing. Oh, he caught him. Manhandled him. Caveman slipped down the back, coming in hot. Going over. He got caught. But Caveman, he's got a hard head. Popped him into the ring, and Caveman turning it into an arm drag, taking over the larger EC Negro. But Negro able to put him down to the mat. Negro, look at that rolling through. Negro really showing me something here. He got taken over with that head scissors. And Caveman, monkey flip. Using his strong legs to push him over. Oh, and Caveman trying to pick the bugs out of the hair, eat them. Rich in protein. Oh, backdrop, sit out driver. What in the world? He flipped him over the top with a back body drop. Did a 180 and sat out with in like a powerbomb position, but in the opposite way. It was a crazy move there. Very innovative. He leapt up in the air and took him down, sort of like a backwards bulldog. You see Negro now. Wow. Hard chop up against the ropes. And Negro picking him up, the King of New York, has the Caveman high up there, making him think about it, slams him down to the mat. The lateral press, not choosing to hook the leg. Caveman able to get out of that pinfall attempt. Caveman with that hard head, notorious for that hard head. And EC Negro not learned his lesson. He's too cocky in that time. That time, unfortunately for Caveman, too smart. He faked upstairs, went downstairs. Caveman felt every bit of that. Every pound per square inch that was behind that shot. That's not a wise thing to do. That's how Caveman hypes himself up. That's how he gets excited. Caveman is all hyped up, and EC Negro has no idea. Here comes Caveman. Double chops. Hurled his body at him. Landed with a drop kick, kinda. Oh, come on, Caveman. Not the wisest strategy there. Oh, this might work there. Takes the King over. Samoan drop. Caveman drops the Pro Wrestling Magic Heavyweight Champion. Imagine what our friends at the Ridgefield Park booking office would think if Caveman came away the champion here at Dojo Wars on top after that big splash, and Caveman almost became the champion, and I almost had a lot of explaining to do to our friendly promoters, co-promoters, I suppose. But Caveman kind of not understanding what happened. You see Negro trying to. Oh my gosh! With that capo kick, took out Caveman, and that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 5 minutes, 29 seconds for the winner by pinfall, and still Pro Wrestling Magic Champion, E.C. Negro.
Give me the belt! That was easy peasy! Don't come back! Shut up! Don't come back! I'll be back next month, what, jerks!
Wait, I've seen this video game.
Well, Blackwater, last week, you were able to do what I thought was quite frankly impossible. You were able to come away out of that 4-way elimination match, still champion of valor. You still hold that medal, and you did so even without Trooper Autobahn helping you out like he has been. And you know, we need to find a new challenger for you, because you will be in championship competition this Friday at the Super Show. All right, and there's no way around it. You can't get out of it. You're the champion. It's our first Super Show, and you're defending that medal. And you know, I looked all around here, and quite frankly, I wanted to give the shot to Nate Carter, because if you remember, Nate Carter pinned your shoulders to the mat in that Cybernetico, and he earned himself a shot at that medal. But unfortunately, he's not available this Friday, and by the way, he will be getting a shot at the medal come next Wednesday. That is guaranteed, no matter who is the champion of valor. Nate Carter has earned that right. But you know, Dojo Wars is the place where we give opportunities to people who fight for it and earn things and go out and work hard and hashtag do the drives and do it each and every week wherever they can. And he's somebody that's impressed here at Dojo Wars before. And quite frankly, this is the place where we really do give young talent opportunity. And I want to give a very young talent an opportunity, because this Friday, for that Medal of Valor, Blackwood, you're going to put that medal on the line against the returning Kid Christian.
Opportunity. That's a word you should be using very, very slightly. So you're trying to tell us anybody who walks through that little door, impresses you or whoever else, gets an opportunity, right? There was nobody else back there that deserved it, huh? No one else? Just someone that just walks right through the door, has a match like they're auditioning for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, flipping all over the place and all that. That's the type of people that you want to give opportunities to, huh? What about others? People that deserve it, people that should fight their way to the top. Not just someone who's gonna return and die to us, because that's a guarantee. We are not walking out of there without seeing him die. Because that's what we do. We come here, we kill, we leave. And each person you give us, we're gonna continue to kill and leave until there's no one left but you. And maybe you'll be the one that can fight us and earn your place to reclaim your throne. Is that what you would like?
No, I'm not a professional wrestler.
Oh no, but you promote that you love professional wrestling. If it was you and us in here, we will professionally whip your ass. Is that what you want? You know, we're little disappointed that we didn't get like a celebration like Jinder Mahal did. You know, we defied the odds. We beat 3 other men. We are sure that if it was any other of those fruitcakes, that would have been a happier Dojo Wars celebration today, right? But since we proved you wrong, you seem to have no words. No, hey, congratulations, Blackwater, you defied the odds. We didn't need Trooper. He's just like a ring rat that follows us around. I don't even care about him. He has issues with Frankie, not us. We don't need him. We always can do this on our own. We don't do this for the entertainment. We do this for us. So when Kid Christian is in this ring, it will be a lesson you will never forget.
We got the Super Show, Dojo Wars on Friday, and we can talk to that. Right now, oh, Frank, what are you doing? You knew Kid was in this match. somebody who's really Mr. Dojo Wars will wrestle here. We're going to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. It is a 6-man tag, 1 fall, 45-minute time limit. Introducing first in the corner to my left, team at number 1, the team of Tahir James, Mike Dell, and Kit Osbourne. And introducing their opponents to my right, the team of Billy Danvers, Jimmy Lloyd, and Josh Adams.
Main event time here. Once I was able to collect my bearings after that, quite frankly, scary situation I had there with Blackwood, what he was saying, I don't like the way it sounded. We have here, look at that. Look at this. Kit Osbourne and Mike Dell shaking the hands of their opponents. And Tahir James doesn't want none of it. Fresh haircut for Tahir James, and Josh Adams, he's ready to wrestle. He wants to start this matchup. It's very rare that Josh Adams has to miss a Dojo Wars event. Didn't like the fact that he was out of a match here tonight. Saw an opportunity. Frankie Pickard walked away as soon as Kit Osbourne got in his face, and here we are. Josh Adams and Tahir James. It came down to these two in the Battle Royal some 8 weeks or so ago. I believe that was Dojo Wars 120, now available. Well, of course, so is this one. All of them available on our YouTube channel. If you're watching this on CZWstudios.com, give us a follow, subscribe. Dojo Wars 1 is our channel, youtube.com/Dojo Wars 1. This, of course, the main event this week. Josh Adams has that headlock applied, came off with a big shoulder block, put Tahir James down, dropped down in front of him, and Josh Adams dropped that elbow. Josh Adams just leapt over Tahir James as he dropped down in front of him, hopped over and dropped that elbow. Nearly a 10-year veteran of professional wrestling is Josh Adams, and he knows to do a few things in there. And Tahir James taking a low road. Hard shot from Tahir James, and Tahir James in the corner. Mike Dell actually reprimanding Tahir. He's worried about getting disqualified. How about this recent change in attitude from Kit and Dell? Oh man, hard splash in the corner. And Tahir James waiting on Josh Adams to get up. Oh, he got caught. And Josh Adams has him on his shoulders. Tahir James slips down. O'Connor roll. Adams holds on, ducks out of the way. Backslide coming up, maybe. Tahir James not allowing him. You got to drop to your knees. He does. Trying to slide him down, but Tahir James fighting it off as much as he can. Able to free that arm and transitions beautifully. Double arm suplex. Great professional wrestling from Tahir James. And that's the thing with Tahir James. He's quite the athlete, but it's that attitude, it's that demeanor he has. Went to drop an elbow, but Josh Adams gets up and drops one of his own. Dropping a series of elbows here. crowd asking for Mike Dell here. How difference a few weeks make. Oh, Josh Adams went to take off. He felt Tahir behind him. Tahir sweeps the legs. And these two are really going at each other here. Tahir James putting Josh Adams to the limit. Not nearly as much experience. But kind of all right. Talking about surprising things. Jimmy Lloyd. This is interesting. Going for a clothesline. Oh! Got him with the enziguri. Avoided the shoulder as much as he could. And Mike Dell getting out of there. He didn't want to do any real long-term damage to Jimmy Lloyd, I believe. That's what that seemed like. And Danvers directing traffic here. Double overhand chop. All right, a little bit of double J.
Okay, that guy rules.
TNA isn't over, brothers. And Kid Osbourne putting a stop to the TNA tomfoolery. Oh, wait a second. Wait, this looks familiar. That's a little bit of double J. And puts him down face first with the stroke. Wait, even the referee's doing the Jeff Jarrett pose. What the hell? What's going on here? Oh, figure four leg lock. Great song. I wanted to serenade young third grade hottie Brenda Hayes to that song at a school auditorium. That's a true story. Tahir James, he doesn't want to have any fun. He went in there, hard kick to Billy Danvers. He did call him slapnuts though. He did play the Jeff Jarrett game. Thanks for playing along. We will see you on Global Force Wrestling soon, I'm sure. Gem Mint 10, that was, if I can channel my inner Don West. Go, Red, go! Standing on the table. And here comes Josh Adams and Kid Osbourne. Oh, these two men have a long history. And they respect each other, but it's still kind of no love lost. You know, when you have that professional respect for each other that you built up over time, you might not exactly like them, but you don't hate them anymore. And they had quite a situation at Dojo Wars 107. Seemingly ended their long-term rivalry, but here they are. Kid Osbourne pushed him, and Tahir James, come on now, in the corner. Mike Dell and Kid Osbourne, once again, concerned that they're going to get disqualified. They don't want to win that way. They don't want to see their opponents get hurt that way. I didn't want to drop the microphone that way, but I still did. High budget operation we run here. Oh, reversal of the whip here, goes underneath. Pump handle slam, but made Kid Osbourne think about it. Josh Adams now with Kid Osbourne shoving him to the corner. comes Josh Adams charging in. How about going from having a night off to spending a lot of time in the ring against 3 different individuals, 6-man tag, main event. Josh Adams getting, whoa, he came spinning. Josh Adams, of course, looking towards Friday against Anthony Bennett at the Super Show, but still bringing a fight here this Wednesday, tonight. Big superplex. And Mike Dell wants in just as much as this crowd wants him in. Both men beleaguered. Josh Adams looking out towards Jimmy Lloyd. Lloyd obviously hurt. I think he banged that shoulder on his way on the outside of the ring. Here comes Mike Dell trying to work with the leg, but Josh Adams didn't let him have it. Mike Dell was trying for something. Ooh, hard forearm smash. And Dell slamming Adams into the corner. Versus the whip and hard into the buckle. Both Billy and Jimmy feeling the effects. Of course, Jimmy has that, he's got an injury that requires him to wear that sling. I advise him against not wrestling and Tahir James sneaking in, putting the boots to him. Taking advantage of the situation. Josh Adams in a bad way, but no, able to get on that flat crab. He's finished so many matches with this hold. You gotta let go of the hold. He realized Tahir wasn't tapping. Figured he might need to make a tag here. Dell coming in, but Josh Adams still fighting. Oh, he got caught. Oh, into a backbreaker. Changed the grip on it a couple of times. He's crawling for the tag. Josh Adams has had a lot taken out of him. He's looking for what would normally be a fresh man. And Kid Osbourne and Mike Dell at this time, I think they're just trying to win, just like Josh Adams is. Trying to press the advantage. Josh Adams once again looking for a tag. And Jimmy saying he can, his shoulder's too hurt. Drop kick. Glancing blow, but it did enough to put Adams to the corner. He raised both boots up. Josh doing his best. Oh! That bicycle knee right to the back. And Tahir James climbs on top. And he pins him. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 11 minutes, 24 seconds. For the winners by pinfall, the team of Tahir James, Mike Dell, and Kit Osbourne. Well, Tahir James capitalized on Josh Adams, who had his back turned. Wait a second, what's Tahir doing? He's not done. Tahir James just slid back into the ring and continuing the assault on Josh Adams. He rams his back into the apron. The match is over. Come on, what are you doing, Tahir? Match is over. Kid Osbourne and Mike Dell. What the? Tahir James just punched Kid Osbourne in the mouth. And Mike Dell, he's not going to stand for this. Mike Dell standing up for his friend here. Wait a second, hold on.
Did I hear you? Mike Dell, did you Tahir